Let me get into it. Let me get into it, young Anakin. Your slave mother, Anakin. Let me get into it. So, 1008 Strongs. 1008 Strongs. He's shifting the hangers in the closet. He shifted them all at once, big angle, but it wasn't any sort of bed that's a Jack Nicholson of a black female. And he's in the botanicals of the Frankenstein. And he's looking at fodder. The image that brings to jealousy is the rape of the jail. Jail is rape. You need to know that. It creates a gorilla split personality. Whether one day or a lifetime, that is what the Kleck is now. He has become one of us. French, Bronson. You want to be on the side of Alex. Alex is son of man. This is represented by the DM to Kelsey Bobson. She sent a DM to me in a dark place. This was not the action figures that were discovered of the country road of the native girl. These were not that, Ben V. They were not that in a type of diabolical scheme to get me into 2 times. 1 8 months, 1 2.5, 3. And this is the image that provokes to jealousy of a type of, who am I if I'm not the symbiote goo? But Spawn is not the symbiote goo. My Spawn is through the tech. Through the tech, young Ben V.
Right now, just for 2 minutes.
Through the tech, young Ben V. Old Ben V, right? Old Ben V.
Yeah, I was, you know what? So I'm going to show you this here. I like the double nickel, right? You see the way they show it in Canada and in the US, that dome, right? Don't they show you the dome, right? Isn't Allah with the dome? Isn't the beaver with the dome? When you see this joint over here, right, you can also relate that. Here.
The Luna map.
You run the dimension and the double nickel running under the ground, passage of Ishmael. Ishmael connected between Jacob's ladder.
No, you're not listening, Mr. T, because it's a black trim, yellow Mahdi. Black trim, yellow Mahdi turban. You need to listen fully. That is the Ishmael yellow small sun that we went over at Walnut Creek. You need to listen properly. Listen properly so you do not become the image of jealousy that you are now the rape character. If you go down the rabbit hole of a type of birthing system, a pregnancy system is Mika based. Mika. Read it. Read Mika. These are part of the Assyrian mummy scrolls that I have to my name sealed by Bataclan. Now, Ben V, if you're into Bataclan, that's fine. I'm saying this is all done and paid for. These are not burdens for the Watchmen. The image of jealousy is a crew that is different. It is different type of Brahma. I have said that Jonathan Kleck is like a vampire, meets with Grox, remember? You need to go over these scrolls because when he is the vampire, that is a Freemason system. That is entry-level Freemason of a deal base that brings him into the long count of the chain, the 69, and the CBA. You do this by flip you and reverse you. Now, how you do it is for you to discover in your own unique attitude, your own unique personality, your own unique characteristics. And I know that each of you have that. So do not be provoked to jealousy at this point. This is 1008 Strongs. 1008 Strongs, both of them. 1008 Strongs. This is what was shown today. And it's been a long day. Right wise.
Reality for me sets in, and I don't see anything else than this part of Jacob's ladder. I am under directive of this part of the house, and then I'll be in this side of the house. Maybe if I put on my hat.
Why would you have sex with God? If Gaia is the Kali figure, then why would you have sex with her counterpart, who is the black male? Why would you have sex with them if they are God? You need to think of this. Think of the ancestral burdens, what is allowed, what is not allowed. You do not do this as it is easy, because when you actually try it, it won't be easy. And then they will ask questions. They will get you on their radar and say, well, are they in the field? Then they will know that you've been in the field the whole time, especially at the beach when I was doing the laminates. Now, if you don't remember, you will remember, because this is the book of remembrance, motherfucker.
We'll see how I come in to the house. Do you see the plane here? Right? Well, guess what? This is pointed on my face, but look what it does. So this is not my obligation. If I hung this on the wall from one of the corners because of its rectangular shape, right? This puts me on the 45-degree angle, not cutting in to the top corner. I come out over here, which makes me square.
I am protecting you by dissing you. I am protecting you by dissing you. Okay? If they are going to kill a Japanese man, I protect that man by dissing him to the deviants. This is the Las Vegas map out, motherfucker. This is real time. I am a fully functioning, keen, institutionalized mechanism of a Brahma that's operational. Okay? This means that under the FBI system, I am a free man. I am a free man, but I have the why that makes me the Davidson, the Peter Davidson, the Peter Davidson, right? The when he's in the hospital, the Peter Davidson, David Peterson, SNL. He left. Everyone else left SNL because they know that when I was in a dark place, they didn't have my back. So Bowen Yang left, right? Bowen Yang left. They don't like the type of approach that they have where it's fully incorrectional all of the time. Fully incorrectional.
Squared over here. Round and square. Round and square. Around and...
They do their part, young Annie. They do their part. People like to have models that they base things on. Models. They like to have their idols that are up and coming idols. Battery, motherfucker, battery. They want you to be a battery. That you're up and coming, that you've got your arm is attached to your sleeve, but you can feel the sinew of your type of sumo wrestler body. Right, Ben V? Right? Because you're fartless, like Weekend? Or because you're doing your scrolls and manifesting them thinking, this is my reality for right now. These are the Halsey Rihanna scrolls of In-N-Out Burgers. You're on the path. You're on the path. You're right there. It is time to go to California, get your buried treasure. Wherever you were persecuted, man. Wherever you were persecuted. Get your buried treasure. That leads you to your first DM with your mother type of Excalibur. The Excalibur, Benvy. You think it's, oh, well, they all left the room, and the Italian that speaks all the languages like Miranda, like this seven, right? This seven that says what they say, right, Benvy? This seven mentality that intrudes on your life. This seven, sexy seven that intrudes on Ben V's life and tries to tell him how to attack, right? Well, I have burdens way surpass them, as you know. That's far-reaching type of brazen walls. And what I am saying as a type of William Wallace suave is that you know what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying. Let me gather my thoughts, okay? This 1008 Strongs.
Round we go. Around we go. We hop over the rainbow. 42, 2 times 4, 2 plus 4, over the 7th gate, connecting 6 and 6 zodiac signs. For the 13th is in the horizon. Luna.
I'm saying that the Excalibur is one path, Ben V, where it's a type of Charlie Hunnam. That's one path, and that don't confuse what Charlie Hunnam himself, the actor, did to get to that point, to show what you can be without the rape, without this Jonathan Kleck image of jealousy, without all of that you are a pure human being set to go to heaven, and that you are not, oh, you're so with God forever. Think of the image of Behemoth. The eyes were it takes it of the eyes. Its eyes are squinty, Ben V. Its eyes are squinty, and it is a female. It belongs to me now. You fight other evil. You fight, clean up the universe. Like Grok said, right-wise. Think of this, Ben V, that you could have a sword. You could have a slow-motion sword, whichever way you want to. That is what I am saying. There are other paths on this earth. All the countries have legends.
I've been here many hours and I'm a little tired. It is made up of 3 diagonal, 3 horizontal, and then 3 subdiagonal, which could be related to what is 33 degrees. Only because of the hexahedron is what is of 3. So that of what is 3 is what is 240, 240, 240, like the...
You have that body, Ben V. You have everything you need. Your body will be built and destroyed as it is for all of the ones who go through the deal, man. You become the reverse of Caparzo. When you reach that point, you'll know it. It's not anything to be worried about. It's not anything to slash all the hangers and Michael Myers about, okay? You understand?